I'm unboxing
internet harassment.
This video is going to be a long one. I'm sorry for that. I put time jumps in the description if you'd rather skip through. I didn't want to respond to just one video on this topic because there were several, and I figured responding to several would show just how many people fully support this view of how all women online are harassed, attacked violently, and receive rape threats only because they have a vagina. It's surprising to see how many people think that only women go through this shit online. Also, to save some of your time, I'm going to be cutting up some of the videos. I'm not cherry picking, I'm just trying to cut out things that are repeated or things that I don't feel need responding to so that it shortens my video. As always, the videos are in the description for if you want to watch the entire video.
I've got another must-have abstract concept that I'm gonna unbox just for you. This product is available wherever there is a brilliant and talented woman existing on the internet.
Internet harassment sucks for everyone. It isn't just directed at women. I feel like I'm just going to be Captain Obvious for this entire video. Internet harassment is not an epidemic. For every shitty comment, there are dozens of great comments.
These are nutrient-dense words that fuel harassment, feminism, PC culture, social justice. Just leave these words in an easily accessible tweet or Facebook post and they'll be chomping away in no time.
So having the words social justice and feminism fuels harassment. If you decide to say something political or controversial online, you will always get people that disagree and trolls that go further with petty attacks. No matter what your view is, there will always be shitty people. And for every shitty person, there are dozens of nice people that will probably agree with you and white knight you in the comment section. And I'm not just assuming this based on the many other feminists and SJWs that claim the same thing as this guy, but I'm pretty sure you're grouping the trolls with people that just simply disagree and want to debate you. I see this happen all the time online, and not just feminists and SJWs do this. It's like they write a big post or make a video that's opinionated, typically controversial, and if you try to simply continue conversation, they hide behind their shield of, "Oh my god, you're all trolls harassing me, stop, it must be because I have a vagina. Definitely not because of what I said."
A video game controller. In the hands of a man, this is super boring.
Die, you dumb slut, in this video game where I beat up women.
Well, there you have it, guys. Isn't this just the perfect example of the typical male gamer? Apparently you get on Grand Theft Auto and excitedly kill women, and only women, because you probably have internalized misogyny. And it's not like most of the games Anita Sarkeesian has talked about include men that you have the option to kill because that wouldn't fit their narrative. You disgusting misogynistic white men getting on games just to kill women.
But watch this.
This game is pretty sexist.
No. Just by voicing a legitimate critique, this video game-loving woman decided to quit the internet forever for fear of her life.
This part is referring to Gamergate, specifically Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn. Anita is famously wrong about so many games. She jumps straight to "this game is sexist" instead of seeing a more reasonable answer. This is why she receives so much criticism. For instance, I made a video responding to her complaints about body types in Overwatch and how it apparently needs more fat women, or else Overwatch is saying that fat women aren't valued. But of course my argument will be deemed internet harassment and grouped with trolls. I love how all of these tweets are fake. It's so easy to find troll comments. It's like they just got super lazy. And what the fuck is this comment? How is this harassment? Fucking hell. If you decide to claim something as sexist and brand male gamers as misogynists, you're obviously going to get shit thrown at you. Obviously, it's not right, and no one should have to be fake threatened, but that's how the world has always been. There have always been shitty people. Because of the internet, anyone can say anything, which is great, but that comes with a minority of assholes. If you were to go into public and and protest, especially over something controversial, you will be met with assholes screaming in your face. And it's much more scary in real life. And a lot of the time, it isn't just words. They actually do shit to you. If you decide to speak out, expect some shitty people. And remember that it's pretty much always just words, nothing more. Why not focus on the majority of comments that are praising you?
To speak while women write, while women exist online, while women is dangerous. There is an online epidemic of violence against women. Don't believe me? Ask any woman who writes online, any female gamer or sports commentator, any artist or journalist, and you will find a backlog of death threat upon death threat upon rape threat upon rape threat, always rape threats. How did it come to this?
Welcome to the internet, where the 10-year-old next door threatens to rape you. Come on, it isn't a sexist issue. I'm a vagina gamer and I don't have a backlog of real death and rape threats. Males and females threaten to kill each other every day online. It's definitely scary for people like you that take it seriously, but they're all empty threats to both male and female, not just women. You're acting as if you're a victim of real assault crimes because you read troll comments. You're belittling those who have been through actual sexual assault and violence by equating it to mean words online. Those are just words. It sucks for weak people online if you want to voice your controversial opinion, but if you decide to, you have to expect the occasional troll.
To generations of terrified men hiding behind screens, muttering, violent uttering.
Oh yes, because only men do this. Do you really believe that all the people that disagree with you and call you a mean word are only men and they're terrified? I disagree with you, and I'm assuming that you would group me with those men. It's fucked up if someone threatened to rape you, but they're just some random shitty trolls that don't actually mean it. Like I said for the last video, for every troll, there are dozens of compliments, even under controversial videos.
Whore, slut, cunt, feminazi. Why are they so afraid of what we have to say that every time I post a new poem online, I will inevitably get the comment, shut the fuck up?
More women call each other whores and sluts than I've ever seen men do. And really, feminazi? Did you really have to throw that in there? That isn't a violent term. You're using this poem to say that everyone that disagrees with you is terrified, only men, and they're afraid of what you have to say. Do you not see how crazy that is? And yes, of course you will inevitably get a shit comment, but not enough to claim it's an epidemic.
To be dangerous is to speak while woman, to speak truth to power, to speak truth to power, to speak at all while woman is dangerous.
Holy shit, this is fucking gold! To speak at all while woman is dangerous. You're definitely a feminazi. That is why people call you that. You can't upload a video where you literally say only men harass you and act like all women who say anything are harassed. None of this is true. You can't jump into political and social debate and put your I have a vagina shield up. I went through all of your videos and you even compared Donald Trump and right-wing extremism to your rape. I wonder why people feel the need to debate you. If you're going to speak out as feminist, you'll get debated. You specifically have said crazy things in this poem, so of course you will be labeled as a feminazi. No one is terrified of you, and not only men dislike you. After listening to everything you have to say, I disagree and would call you a feminazi as well. But wait, only men can do that. And I guess since I'm a woman and I'm speaking, I'm dangerous.
Because when we decide to speak, we become dangerous women. When we decide to speak, we become dangerous to the status quo because our voices can shatter glass ceilings, because our words can tear apart silence woven shut over centuries, because for us to choose to be heard instead of just seen is still revolutionary.
Revolutionary. Holy shit. If anything, you are sending a message to women saying that we're all weak and can't be a part of the internet, and that it's the patriarchy's fault. This whole video is sexist against men. And don't compare yourself and your words to feminists that actually made a difference in the past, when it mattered in our Western countries. Your words don't do anything but upset people.
When I speak online about women's rights to their own bodies, terrified little men threaten to hang me from trees, to rape me out of my opinion, to force me to stay silent, to force me to shut up.
People in their right minds that disagree with you are most likely for freedom of speech, as am I. I don't want to shut you up, and I don't want you to stop speaking out. You're entitled to your own opinion, as am I. Trolls like to get a reaction out of you, and this poem you're reading is exactly what they want. It has nothing to do with them seriously wanting to hang you from a tree.
Every time I receive a wave of online violence and abuse, I find it is the same thing. It is always from men. It is only from men, and it is never about what I'm speaking about. It is about the fact that I am speaking, that I dare to be speaking.
You think that everyone that disagrees with you only does because you're a speaking vagina? You think it has nothing to do with what you're saying? You're a well-educated person and you actually came to this conclusion? This is completely sexist. I love the words you choose. Every time. Always men. Only men. Never about what I'm speaking about. Never. Really? Come on, you chose to speak about your controversial opinion openly online. And if a man does, they're met with the same fake threats. For example, in Mr. Repsion's video about you, he mentioned that in his videos about Islam, he has gotten some of the worst possible types of threats from people, specifically from the religion of Islam, threatening to decapitate my parents, find where I live, and kill my dogs. He decided to openly criticize the religion of Islam, which is a very controversial topic. And even though he's a man, he was threatened as well. It isn't just women, and it doesn't only come from men. And these comments are a minority, not an epidemic.
I am a dangerous woman. I threaten patriarchy. I make the status quo shake to its core. I am a dangerous woman. Hear me roar. This is not about individual men, and it's not about a few internet trolls either. This is not about all men or some men. This is about masculinity. This is about masculinity gone toxic and afraid. This is about a masculinity gone violent. This is about a system of patriarchy so afraid of what we have to say and the fact that anyone can hear us say it, that it will threaten us, that it will abuse us and harass us, that it will use the only tools it knows how. More patriarchy.
Oh fuck, she figured it out. This girl online is on to you. She says that it isn't just some men that disagree with her. It's the patriarchy.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
I love making YouTube videos. I love making content that makes you laugh or think or see the world differently. But I hate that my job comes with a daily dose of harassment.
YouTube comments are very sexist. YouTube comments are very entitled.
For each woman featured in this video, I'm going to put comments from the videos they made around them to show how nice their comments are. Most of the time, comments are overwhelmingly nice, even on a lot of controversial videos. It isn't just women on YouTube. Men have the exact same treatment.
They're always nasty and disgusting.
Oh yes, YouTube comments are always nasty and disgusting. What a great statement.
It feels like being back in grade school, but you're only in grade school with the bullies.
Only in grade school with the bullies? No one else? Not anyone? Can you not see all the praise that you get in the comments section?
You may be talking about one thing, and then people just start talking about your boobs.
It's like 99 comments can be about how great the video is, and then one pops up talking about her boobs, and it's like, oh my god, I'm always harassed. This girl has so much praise in her comment section. And if anyone leaves a mean comment, they're pounced on. People will always comment on your appearance if you're in the video. Typically they say really nice things and sometimes bad. Sometimes they sexualize you, and it's definitely not just women that get those comments. Here are some comments from Marcus Butler's video, sexualizing and commenting on his appearance.
I wish men who commented on videos that women are in or make wouldn't comment on the women themselves, but would comment on the content
of the video.
I actually spent hours looking through the comment sections on their videos and other women on YouTube. Typically, the top rated comments were commenting on the content or how good they looked, like how nice their hair is or something else nice. It always took a long time to find mean comments, and even when I did find them, they weren't upvoted and they had several people white knighting them in response.
This is a guy named Andy who's responding to a video I made about comic books. If you get raped, you should lay back and enjoy it. Again, the video was about comic books.
That's a really fucking awful comment. But just like you, guys on YouTube get the same treatment, even when there's nothing controversial in the video. I went to all of the videos featuring Gabby that were about comic books, and almost all the comments were about the content and compliments.
I just fapped to this girl, smiley face. I'm not making pornography. I'm making science videos.
Meet Rob Dyke. He makes good videos. I recommend him. Anyway, Rob is constantly on camera, and here are some of his comments. I'd probably pay my entire life savings to see Rob naked, to be honest. ? This comment was to Rob and his friend, that is also a guy. I want a threesome. Please ride my dick, Rob. I am in love with your beard and brows, Rob.
You remind me of my slut of an ex-girlfriend. Well, then she must be pretty fucking awesome.
This girl really gets worshipped in her comments. I'm not sure why she's in this video.
Wilford wrote to me, wow, bitch, ugly, af. As fuck. We're not making these videos so that you say, oh, she's so beautiful, I'd like to fuck her, or she's so ugly, I hate her.
Obviously, those are just a few shitty comments. This video should be just about shitty comments for men and women, not one gender, acting as if this is exclusive to women. The person said you're ugly. That's honestly the lightest insult. Come on. For every comment like that, you'll have a dozen comments saying how lovely you are. And those people will white knight you if people shit on you.
The comment is, I want to brutally murder that disgraceful Asian bitch who is obviously trying to fit in with the norm, aka Caucasians. It's blatantly apparent, and I hope her parents feel ashamed to have given birth to such filth. I've never experienced the racism in real life that I have in YouTube comments.
This is a really fucking awful comment. I think comments like these stem from people that complain about cultural appropriation. That specific person went way too far with it though. I've seen those types of comments directed at all races. For instance, the other day I was on Venus Angelic's Instagram and I saw this. I think the one that the Buzzfeed girl read is awful, but it's mostly just an idiot without any argument. I personally get more upset about the long comments where people that seem intelligent end up being complete shit. Like this girl in Venus's comment section. Again, this happens to men as well. These videos are fear-mongering. Women aren't targeted online solely because they're women. Clearly, bad treatment is directed at all people, and I'm not saying that everyone should stop complaining about it. It just doesn't make any sense to make these types of videos. If you want to complain about mean comments, include everyone. BuzzFeed constantly pushes an agenda, and I'm so fucking tired of their fear-mongering. Because people that aren't online constantly and have no idea what it's like with comments will watch these videos and think, wow, a huge site like BuzzFeed says women are abused online and treated terribly compared to men? Must be true. Like I said a dozen times throughout the video, why not just focus on the overwhelmingly nice comments? If a few mean ones pop up, just ignore them. It happens to everyone. This girl said her job comes with a daily dose of harassment and she hates it. Then she just shouldn't look at the comments at all. No one is forcing her to look at them. A lot of YouTubers don't look at their comments because they get so toxic. For example, I was listening to I Hate Everything's podcast and even he said he can't look at them for long because they turn to shit. I had a few more videos that I really wanted to respond to as well, but I'll save them for another time because this video is already way too long and I'm so sorry for that. And just to quickly add, I'm obviously a girl and almost every one of my comments have been amazing. I haven't had shitty comments yet. Imagine that. Anyways, guys, smile later.